there are now 3 EVs under $40,000 in Australia. So just yesterday, and I'm recording this on the 6th of July, Great Wall Motors announced that the Aura EV in Australia will drop by $4,000, which now makes it the third car here to be priced under $40,000. So at first we had the MG at $38,990. That was the cheapest. A couple of days later, BYD Dolphin, and they announced that their Dolphin would be $100 less at $38,890. Now, GWM Aura has cut its price to $39,990, which is just $1,100 more than the Dolphin and $1,000 more than the MG. To me, the Aura looks a bit like a child of the VW Beetle and the Mini Cooper. What do you think? So the Aura comes with a 7-year unlimited kilometre warranty, just like the MG4. So I feel that both of these vehicles now represent excellent value for money when you compare them to the Dolphin. And I think BYD Australia really needs to rethink their warranty issues. Now, all of these prices are exclusive of any on-road costs, and they also don't take into account any rebates that are available around Australia, from $3,500 in Western Australia, $6,000 or thereabouts in Queensland. Now, these are the base models, lower range, very few extras, but even so, that's pretty good. Now, this is an important milestone for Australia. Up until a week or so ago, we haven't had any EVs under $40,000 mark. Now we've got 3. And this also comes on the heels of the fact that in June 2023, 8.8% of all new cars sold were fully electric in Australia. And it was only 1.1% a year ago in June 2022. And so far this year, 2023, the first half, which is 6 months, 7.4% of all new vehicles are electric. Whilst in Norway, the leader in EV sales, over 90% of all new car sales had a plug on it. Now, the actual figures were 90.9%, but this did include plug-in hybrids. However, their share of the market is decreasing, whilst battery electric vehicles are increasing and were accounting for 82.2% of the total market. And guess what? Tesla Model Y made up 25% of all new car sales in Norway. Now, because of this price drop, the GWM Aura, we should see a gradually increasing high percentage of EVs making up all new car sales here in Australia as well. Although I think we've got quite a way to go to even get to 50% of sales being EVs, but you never know. And obviously here in Australia as well, the Tesla Model Y is now the second highest selling vehicle of any type. Toyota Hilux was number 1. Previously, the Ford Ranger was number 2, but that's been pushed down into number 3 by the Model Y. And interestingly, worldwide sales of plug-in cars represented 16% of the total car sales worldwide. Now, that was 11% pure battery EVs and 5% plug-in hybrids, and that was for May 2023. So I think we're on the right track, maybe not quick enough for some of us. And just to finish up, let's go to the other end of the spectrum. If you've got a spare $1 million Australian, you could perhaps get the Rolls-Royce Specter Coupe electric vehicle. Rolls-Royce have announced that they'll be fully electric by 2030, and although Rolls-Royce never brag about numbers, saying that how much power has it got? Sufficient. And that their vehicles are more about bespoke expression and the experience of luxury. Well, for close to $1 million, you'd expect some luxury, wouldn't you? Now, the Specter should start its first deliveries later this year, and it is scheduled to come to Australia. When? I don't know, but I think I'm going to have to win Lotto first before I can worry about that. Some of the specs, I gather, although Rolls-Royce don't boast about this, it's got an EPA range of around 400 kilometres, charging peaks at about 195 kilowatts. Apparently, it's got a 22 kilowatt onboard charger, so that's not too bad for an AC charger. It's got 102 kilowatt hours of usable battery, and supposedly 4 seconds 0 to 100, give or take a bit. As I said, let's hope the lotto numbers come up. So there you have it. 3 cars now in Australia under the $40,000 mark before on roads. That's not bad. And one nearly $1 million. Yeah, I don't know how many of those they're going to sell. But the 3 under 40, not too bad. And obviously, if you spec those up, they do get into the high 40s and even into the 50s. But you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of EV car sales before the end of the year. So thanks very much. Can you just do me a big favour? Click that like and subscribe button below. It really does help the channel. Thank you so much. And if you have a look in the description, there's a link to my Instagram and Ko-fi and so on. So thanks very much for helping me out, and I'll see you all very soon.